Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to make this model. As you can see on the right hand side of the screen, this is the pictorial representation of the model. Along with that, we have been given with the dimension. And on the left hand side of the screen, you can see the NX interface, and currently we are in NX modeling environment. So let's start making this model. At first, please be aware that all the dimensions are in inches. So I have already taken the dimension as inches while creating the new file for this model. So now the question may arise why I have taken such an easy project for this. For this question, the answer is that this is the game of imagination. As if you are a beginner, so how you are going to make this model with minimum commands. So if the question may arise that how many commands we can use for this. So we are going to use only one command but two times. That means we are going to use the extrude command but for two times. I'll let you know that why two times. And if you can make this model in a single command, in a single use, then please let us know in the comment box. Now, let's start. So first I'm just going to use the extrude. So I'm just directly taking the command of extrude. Now we are going to start with the extrude command. So at first we have to be very clear with the orientation. Like if I just press home, let me just cancel this. If I just press home, that means the isometric view in the NX. So it will give me the representation like this. Okay, I hope I'm clear with this idea that if I press home, then the representation of the model should be in this way as being shown in the picture. So please be careful while taking the very first plane for this model. Now let's go to the extrude command, and here I'm just going to pick the plane. So I'm just going to pick this XY plane. I'll let you know why. So just select this plane. Now I'm going to start making this profile. I'll start from here, from this point. So it will go like 4 inches. Then this is going to be a taper. Then here we have 2 inches. Then this dimension, this one is going to be 8 inches, and the base is going to be 5 inches. Now let's make this model with me. I have taken the profile command, and the shortcut for this is Z, or you can say as Z. So I'm just going to select the origin, then this, this, and this. So it's time to give some constraint. This is going to be vertical, and this is going to be of 5 inches. Yes, I want to scale this entire sketch. So this is going to be 5 inches. This is 4 inches. This is 2 inches. And the height is 8 inches. So I have just said I'll start from this. So this is going to be 4 inches, which I have covered. Then we have a taper, which is this one. Then we have 2 inches. After 2 inches, it is coming down with 8 inches of dimension. And we have 5 inches of dimension at this base. Now let's make a circle. I'm just going to make a circle over here of diameter 3 mm. As you can see, this is 3 mm and this is 2 into. That means on this side and on this side. So this is going to be 3 inches of diameter. Now let's put these dimension, how far it is from this face and how far it is going to be from this face. You can say as face or lines also. However, it is going to generate the face. That's why I am referring as face. So this one from this base, it is 3.5. So I'm just going to give the dimension as 3.5. And from this face, which is of 8 inches, this one. So from here, it is 2.5. So I remember in the very start of this video, I have just used the phrase that it is the game of imagination. So you have to imagine that how this thing is going to be modeled in NX. Now you can see this is how it is getting represented. Now my question is this correct? No, this is not. Why so? Because I have to rotate it by 90 degree. By 90 degree. Okay. And flip it over. Because this is not going to give me the pictorial representation as same as of this. So if I just press home, you can see this is not the accurate or correct position for this. So I have to just go to edit sketch. Now you can see this is how it is going to wrapper. So if I just press home again, so this is how it is going to look like. Now my intention is I just need to flip it over, and I need this to be all over here. That means 8 inches is going to be here. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to delete the entire curve just for your ease. Otherwise you will get just confused that why we are using so many commands. So I'm just going to delete this. Now let's start with the new profile. This is going to be 8 inches. Then we have 2, then we have taper, then we have 4 inches, and then we have, this is 5 inches. Now you can see we have deliberately did this. So I'm just going to give the vertical relation here. Sometimes we get just confused whether it is going to be horizontal or vertical. That's why I need you to use the brain carefully. So I'm just going to give it entire sketch. For the scaling, this is going to be 5 inches, and then we have 4 inches, and that one is going to be 2 inches. So before I put the circle, let's press home. Now it is going to be perfect. So I'm just going to press F8. Now just take a circle. I'm just going to make a circle over here with the 5 inches of face. This is going to be 3.5. So this is going to be 3.5, and this needs to be 2.5. Let me just take the dimension once again. So this is going to be 3.5. Have a double click on this dimension, 3.5, and this is going to be 2.5. And the dimension for this circle, that means the diameter. So let's take the diameter instead of radial. So this is going to be 3. Now you can see the sketch is fully defined. Make sure the sketch you make is going to be fully defined. Otherwise there will be problems while creating the features. So now let's check what will happen. So it is going to, it is showing me an error for this missing section string. So I'm just going to place this section string. Sometimes it may occur. You don't have to worry about this thing. You have to be just very calm while creating the features. Otherwise, you'll disturb the entire hierarchy of this model, like how this is going to get placed. Because this is a simple model, but it is the game of imagination. Why so? Because we are taking the care of pictorial representation. Along with that, we are taking the care of minimal use of the command, and along with that we are just creating a single sketch. Okay, so you have to be very clever with this technique. Now the entire height, like I have given the symmetric value for this, and the entire height is 5 inches. So this is 5, which is okay. Now just click on OK. Now it will look like this. So what next? Next is this cutout. As you can see, this is a cutout. Again, how you can identify this is a cutout? Because it is the game of imagination again. Can you see any curve which join this face, this upper face to the lower face, this upper face to the lower face? No, we do not see any curve or any face. Like if I just draw a curve here, so I do not see any such curve. Like let me just draw a line here, here, and here. So do you see any of these here in the black color? Absolutely not. That's why we have to be very informative about this, that how we can read these types of drawings. Now come to this cutout in NX. So for that, I'm just again going to the extrude command, and this time I'm just going to use this face. But let me just reset this command. This is for the sketch. Just click on sketch. Now I'm just going to take the front plane and click on OK. Now just make a rectangle, simple rectangle like this. So before I start with the dimensioning of this rectangle, let me make it clear that why I have taken the rectangle and how I am just going to give the dimensions to this rectangle. Very simple thing about this. So let's jump to this pictorial representation. Here you can see that I have taken care of 5, 8, 2.5, 3.5, dia 3, 4 inches, 2 inches, and this one I have used in the command of extrude. Now what we are left with? We are left with 3 and 1. So let me just make a circle over them. We are left with 3 and we are left with 1. So from here, I'm going to give the dimensions to this rectangle. Let's start. So this is going to be 3. So this is perfect. Now we have 1. And you can see we have some alphabets here which says TYP dot. What does it means? It means typical. That means if the thickness here is of 1 mm and if you see the thickness on any other side, like here we have some thickness at this junction and at this junction. These all are going to be of 1 mm. That means we have a uniform thickness over the entire model. Now let's start giving the dimension here of 1 mm. So this is going to be entire assembly and I am just going to pick this point. First make it infrared, this point and then this point. This is 1 mm. We have 3, we have 1. Let's make it symmetric because we have 1 on both sides. So this is symmetric. Now this is going to be 1 again. This one from this is going to be 1 because we have the thickness as 1 on all side, 1 inch. Now you can see this is still not fully defined. So I'm just going to give the collinear here. This line and then the top edge, this one. Click on OK. Now you can see the sketch is fully defined. However, you can just give the dimension to this line as well of your choice because we just need a cutout. So there is no such limitation that I'm using the collinear, so you also have to use the collinear. You can give the dimension. It's all up to you. All we need is the 1 mm thickness of the model here and 1 inch, 1 inch of thickness here and 1 inch of thickness here. So just finish this. Now I'm just going to give it the relation as subtract of boolean and this is going to be through all. Now click on OK. Now you can see we have just created this model. So this is how you can make it. The shortcut for the color is Ctrl+J. I'm just going to give it as orange. So this is how we can just make this model. Now, how we can check if we have created the model correctly. So for that, I have just already made a model, which is this one, but in the different orientation. Just for you, so that you can just have the clear difference between these two bodies. Now, you can see this is the perfect orientation and this is not the perfect orientation. If I just hide this and press home, now you can see the pictorial representation and this representation comes by click on home or by pressing the home button, and this is the correct datum representation as well, that x is facing this word, facing in this direction, y in this direction and z in that direction. So be clear with the orientation part. It shouldn't be like this on clicking the home. Like if I just click on home, it shouldn't be like this. This is the wrong orientation. So first you have to take care of the orientation, that the model is going to look like in what orientation on pressing the home. So it is this one on pressing the home. Correct? Now let's start with the PMI. So I have just given some PMI to this model. So if I just put the orientation like this to get the orientation which has been shown in this pictorial representation. Now I'm just going to the MBD navigator and I have already given the PMI. So I'm just going to click on show. So here you can see we have covered 5. This is 5, this is 8, this is 2.5, this is 3.5, then this is going to be 1, which is typical one, then this is the 3, then we have 3 inches, this one cut out, then this is 5, this is 2, and this is 4. So to give the PMI, you just need to go to the application, then just go to toolbox, then here you can activate the PMI and then just have the right click. Just have a right click. Let me just show you how you can just bring the tab of PMI. So here you can see the PMI and here you can just activate it to get this tick and it will get reflected here. Then I have taken the linear and radial for this representation. So this is how I have created this model from this to this. I hope the concept is clear to you, the orientation part is clear to you, how you can make this model, how you can imagine this model, how you can come to the conclusion what is cutout and how we have identified the cutout. So that is all in this tutorial, and if you believe that you can make this in one command, just let us know in the comment box, as the comment box is open to you. At last, I hope you have learned a lot from this tutorial. If you feel the same way, so please like this video, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and keep learning with us, because this is CAD to Live for you.